Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, I hope everyone have a good week, a good rest during the public holiday, Hari Raya public holiday. So as promised, today we will be making two dishes. One is Chay and one is the Kyoto pork ribs. And I hope you have prepared the ingredients if you plan to cook along with me. These pork ribs, I've actually, you see the water all come out already. Actually, I've marinated this overnight. You can marinate overnight, you can marinate as per what the recipe said. First, I'll marinate it with 1 tablespoon of ginger juice and 1 tablespoon of corn flour for 1 hour. Then I will add in the sauce to marinate. Okay, you don't need to wash after the 1 hour of ginger juice and the 1 hour of the corn flour. You don't need to wash the pork ribs. Just add in your sauce and marinate for 2 hours or overnight. Okay, this is a recipe that has been cooked by many. It's a recipe from my volume 1 cookbook. I know every one of you likes to eat pork ribs, and many of you have actually tried and tested this recipe before. Okay, today we are making these Kyoto pork ribs. All right, so let's take a look at what are the ingredients that we need. Okay, I know you have prepared. So first we need 800 grams of pork ribs. All right, so which I have marinated for 1 tablespoon with 1 tablespoon of ginger juice and 1 tablespoon of corn flour for 1 hour. Thereafter, I mix well all the sauce, okay, and put into here to marinate for 2 hours or longer. This is overnight, yeah, this is overnight. So what are the sauce that we need to make to marinate our ribs? We need 4 tablespoons of water, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of Shaoxing rice wine, 1 tablespoon of plum sauce. This is the plum sauce that I use. Okay, 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of HP sauce. Okay, this is HP sauce. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. I think you all know what is it. 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, and half a teaspoon of white pepper powder. Okay, so all put in here and marinate, and we can start cooking. Okay, place pork ribs into a TM bowl to cook for 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, 120 degrees Celsius. Or Varoma if you are using TM21, reverse spoon speed. Okay, now you can cook longer than 20 minutes. I always say, if you prefer the pork ribs to be softer, you can cook longer than 20 minutes. So all put in here. Can cook for 20 minutes. We cook for 20 minutes first and see how it goes. Yeah, 120 degrees Celsius, reverse spoon speed. All right, so for those of you who just joined in, we are making a recipe from this cookbook. Okay, Kyoto pork ribs. After this is done, we will put this machine away and take our mini oven toaster to put here. It's just like how I make my char siu. But let's see if 20 minutes is enough to soften the... I can still read. Let's see if 20 minutes is enough. If not, then we will add longer time or perhaps add more water, so that it doesn't cook down the sauce too much. All right, so yeah, actually I wasn't well. I went to the clinic today because this part swell. this part swell, so all the area here is actually very congested. I have sinus, so I have been put on antibiotics and some steroids and decongestant. Anyway, we are going to make Chay today. Okay, it's not a recipe that I have published yet. I have shared the recipe before in my Facebook, but it's not in cookbook yet. Okay, so if you are cooking along with me, I hope you have prepared the ingredients. First, we need 250 grams of cabbage. Okay, cut into chunks. Chunks are probably this size. 250 grams cabbage. 180 grams of fuzhou fried bean curd skin. 180 grams. Okay. 40 grams of tofu puffs. Just a few pieces, 4 to 5 pieces. Alright. Then glass noodle, 40 grams of glass noodle. Glass noodle, tang hun is it? I have soaked this for 4 minutes, okay? In water, just water, and then drain it off. Then we have 30 grams of cloud ear fungus, 1 yi. Okay, you soak it and then you cut off the hard parts. And then I have 5 dried mushrooms, which I have soaked also and cut into slices like this. All right. Okay, we need 5 cloves of garlic, some cooking oil. For the sauce, we need 1000 grams of water. Okay, 40 grams of fermented bean curd, fuyu. This is how it should look like. My mom calls this Chinese cheese, fuyu. If you do not have fuyu, you can use lam yu. Okay, 40 grams. Lam yu is red color. So this is fuyu. Just any brand will do. You don't necessarily have to get the brand that I am using. Okay. Black fungus mok yi is a bit tough. It's a bit tough. I don't really like to use black fungus in my Chay choy. I prefer cloud ear than wood ear. Okay, cloud ear is softer. Wood ear is bigger piece and tougher. If you are making ginger wine chicken, then wood ear would be a better choice. But if you are using you are cooking Chay choy, then wood ear is better. Cloud ear is better. Ayo, I get confused. Let me show you. This is wood ear, mok yi, wood ear, bigger piece, thicker, tougher. Okay, this is cloud ear, smaller piece, softer, 1 yi. Smaller piece, they are smaller piece and they are softer, thinner. Okay, so hope you understand. And yeah, the sauce, we need 40 grams of fuyu, 2 tablespoons of the oyster sauce, okay, and half a tablespoon of sugar. Okay, so now if you are ready, we will start cooking. I'm a bit unwell actually. After taking the medication, I feel even worse. I feel groggy, like dizzy, my head very heavy. Anyway, let's start cooking, yeah. Oh yeah, someone asked if you are not using pork ribs for the Kyoto pork ribs, you want to replace it with chicken drumettes. How long to cook? I think if you are using chicken drumettes, probably 16 to 18 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius, it's enough. Okay, 16 to 18 minutes. Okay, then you can take it out and grill it in the oven to dry up the surface. Okay, but it's always recommended. This is a pork ribs recipe, so up to you. If you want to use chicken drumettes, you can, but 16 to 18 minutes is enough to cook through the chicken, unless your chicken is very, very cold. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to making the Chay. So we will place 5 cloves of garlic. Okay, 5 cloves into TM bowl to chop. To chop for 5 seconds, speed 5. Okay, then we will add in cooking oil. Alright, then we will add in cooking oil 20 grams to saute with the garlic. I will go a bit slow today because the medication calms me down. I feel sleepy already. So 20 grams. Alright. And we are going to saute this for 3 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius. Reverse spoon speed. So we are going to saute this for 3 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius. Reverse spoon speed or speed 1 is no problem. Okay, so first we chop the garlic, 5 cloves of garlic for 5 seconds, speed 5. Then we add in 20 grams of cooking oil to saute for 3 minutes. Alright, so yeah, that's me. I have been unwell. How about you all? How about you all? Tell me, how are you all doing during this Raya break? Do you all stay at home obediently, or you all go visitation but not exceeding the number 10? Not I was told in a house you cannot have more than 10 person in a house, so-called gathering, right? I need lots of water. Yeah, it's not flu, it's sinus. Even though I don't have nose block, but everything is congested here. That's why my nose bridge is a bit swell, and it's pain. Actually, when you touch the nose bridge, it's pain. It swell up already here, and then this part also feel very stressed and congested already. Anyway, I've been having sinus since when I was a child at 5 years old. So I take steroids at a very young age, but then I stopped, and then we grow up, we grow well, see. Anyway, let's introduce my cookbooks to you. Many of you asked me which cookbook to recommend, and actually I do not know how to recommend, because all cookbooks have a combination of recipes of baking, desserts, or you know. So every cookbook is good, but if you were to choose only one, then if you ask me, I will always start with volume 1, then I will slowly progress to volume 2, volume 3. I always like to collect if there is anything that is collectible. Okay, so that is me. So I like to see books that are nicely arranged. I don't know about you, so that's me. So if you ask me to recommend, I will always recommend volume 1, because volume 1 alone, this is volume 1. So this volume alone has so many great recipes, which I have already cooked some of them to show you. Okay, like the char siu is very good. That day, someone from Singapore, the Team Sunshine, they make this rice cake, which is good. Alright. So now, this is after 3 minutes. Okay. Then I will add in the fried bean curd, the fuzhou, 180 gram. Yes, I like to collect bags too, Angeline. So we are blessed with some very nice peanut bags brought in from my good friend Catherine. So which I've already posted in my page or in my Facebook as well. So some of you already know what I'm using currently. So 180 gram of fuzhou fried bean curd skin. Then we have 40 gram of tofu puffs. Then we have this soak cloud ear one yi. Yes, soak cloud ear. Remember to remove the hard parts, yeah. So and mushrooms, 5 mushrooms, which I have already cut also. So in it goes. It looks like a lot, but this will cook down one. It will reduce, it will shrink. So alright, we are going to cook this for 6 minutes. Wait, with the sauce. Yes, with the sauce. I thought I read wrongly. So wait, this is 1000 gram of water. Okay. Leave some here. So I'm going to pour out some here, but definitely it's 1000 gram of water to mix with our oyster sauce, our sugar, our fermented bean curd. So I'm going to add some of the water, okay, the oyster sauce here. Then we'll add the sugar as well. Hang on. The sugar, 40 gram, and this fuyu. Okay, so we will add in. So mix everything together and then add into the tea and bowl. Alright, just stir well. So yes, we will need to cook this for 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius. Speed reverse speed 1. Alright. Okay, so if there is anything that you don't understand, cook your... Oh, thank you so much, Molly, for cooking the tamarind chicken. Yes, tamarind chicken is from volume 2. Yeah, just now we were talking about volume 1, yeah. So volume 1, you have so many wonderful recipes. you have wu tao go, then you have pai quat mein, pork rib noodles, and you have lo mai fan. This one also very popular. I always cook this during some church functions. So we have lo xu fan, we have ban mein with poached eggs. Okay, so we have this steamed rice cake, chui kueh. Yes, Elizabeth, I'll repeat the sauce later. Okay. Then we made the char siu the other day, and many of you made as well. So today we are making, this is good. Many didn't try, but this is very, very flavorful. Thai spicy minced pork, lap mu, dry bak kut teh. Today we are making Kyoto pork ribs. Okay, so there are so many wonderful recipes. Another one is also very good. This is Taiwanese lu rou fan. This is very good, Thai Panang curry. Alright, so this is in volume 1. So always start with volume 1 if you want my suggestion. Okay, so then let's take a look at volume 2. This is volume 2. Okay, so someone just mentioned that she made the Wong Gyong Gai, the turmeric chicken, which is very good. Okay, chicken pie is also from this recipe. BBQ pork bun also from this recipe. Gai Si Hor Fan also from this recipe book. Okay, so this is volume 2. Then this is volume 3. Okay, volume 3 also made a few recipes from volume 3. We made the crispy seafood tofu, hoi xin tofu. Okay, what else? I made the pai quat mein before. I think so, I cannot remember. Roti boy, everyone likes this. Everyone make this. Roti boy. During Chinese New Year, many of you will make this jelly koi fish. Okay, Hakka Sun Pun Ji, Hakka Yam Abacus. So there are so many wonderful recipes in each book. This is volume 3. Okay, then this is volume 4, right? And this is volume 5. Pork satay is inside volume 5. We made a few recipes from here as well. Okay, so you can purchase all the cookbooks from my website, www.anniesaviorkitchen.com. So don't forget to like and share the video, yeah? So what you are watching here, please kindly click the share button to like and to share my video. Okay, you can also join my group, Annie Xavier Kitchen Happiness is Homemade, Simon Xavier Kitchen Happiness is Homemade. Alright? You can also follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Okay, so Elizabeth asked me to repeat the sauce. The sauce is 1000 grams of water, 40 grams of fuyu, fermented bean curd, 2 tablespoons oyster sauce, and half a tablespoon sugar. Okay, and half a tablespoon sugar. So that is our sauce. Now it's cooking. Alright. So is there any other questions that you want to ask? You can collect it by starting with volume 1. This is my suggestion if you ask me, but of course that's my opinion. You can choose with whatever cookbook that you like if you are only allowed to buy 2 or 1. Anyway, this one is done. So 20 minutes have passed. This is how it should look like. If like I said, if you prefer it softer, you can braise it longer. Okay, so Let me try the sauce. Yummy. So anyway, let's since we have time, we can braise this longer. I'll grab some water and braise it for 10 more minutes maybe. Hang on. So just add say 50 grams of water. And braise for, so how long we need here? Okay, let's braise for 15 minutes more, okay? So I added 50 grams of water. Now you can just take it out and bake it in the oven. But since we have time, and it's always good that your ribs is softer sometimes, it's very hard to say whether your ribs is what quality, you know, which part of the pig that you buy, whether the pig is muscular or I don't know. So sometimes when the meat, whether it is tough or tender, it also depends on the animal itself. Yeah. So I'm going to braise this for 50 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius. Okay. So I have added 50 grams water. So now let's take a look here. So this is just after 6 minutes. Alright, so we are going to cook this for another 10 minutes, but give everything a good stir before we continue the 10 minutes. Let me take a spoon. Yummy. So 10 minutes. I hope you all have time to stay on with me today, yeah? So don't forget to like and share the video. 100 degrees Celsius. Reverse heat 1. Okay. So we didn't do anything. We just open it up, give everything a good stir, and then we continue to cook for another 10 minutes. Okay. Can I WhatsApp you my bank account number? Yes. Why don't you drop me a PM? Because I don't know if I will remember so many things nowadays. I'm in the midst of renovating my house, so I'm also very busy and tired. So if you can drop me a message so that I will remember, because otherwise I will forget very fast. Okay, so I hope you will stay on with me, because I've already told you in advance that today we are making 2 items, and it will probably take an hour or slightly longer than that. Okay. So these are the sauce that I use to marinate the Kyoto pork ribs. Not necessarily must be the brand that I'm using, okay? But of course, HP sauce is, I don't see there's any other brand other than this. So, yeah. So let me keep the fu yu. You can use lam yu as well. If you do not have fermented bean curd, you can use the fermented red bean curd, the red color one. I don't know if I have here. So let me show you. This is the lam yu. Yeah. This is red color. So this is red color. They are pretty similar, but this comes in bigger piece. See? If you do not have what I have, you can use this red color one as well. Okay. So let's keep this. I have not put the cabbage. I have only, first I started, I know some of you are late, so I started by chopping 5 cloves of garlic for 5 seconds. 5 cloves of garlic for 5 seconds. Chop. Then I saute with 20 grams of oil for 3 minutes at 120 degrees Celsius. Spoon speed. Okay. Then I add in 180 grams of fuzhou, the fried bean curd skin. 40 grams of tofu puffs, tofu bok. The soaked cloud ear fungus, 1 yi. And dried mushrooms. Together with the sauce. The sauce is 1000 grams of water, 40 grams of fuyu, the fermented bean curd, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and half a tablespoon of sugar. Yeah. So I add all the sauce in to cook for 6 minutes, 100 degrees Celsius, reverse speed 1. Then I open it up and give everything a good stir and continue to cook for another 10 minutes at 100 degrees Celsius, reverse speed 1. Okay, so lam yu very saltish. Actually, lam yu and fuyu is the same. They are very salty. Okay, but I grew up eating it, we will take 1 cube of the lam yu, of the fuyu. Yeah, the white color one. We will take 1 cube out and put a tablespoon of sugar on it, and then we will just eat it with rice. That's how I eat it. Of course, this one is taught by my mom, how, whatever, when you are children, they feed you whatever, also you will at least try, right? So this is how we eat the fuyu. We put a tablespoon of sugar on 1 cube of fuyu, and then we will eat with rice. Now it's song fan. Okay, so I'm not sure whether you have tried this before, but it's good. It's flavorful. It's salty. It's sweet. Some fuyu is a bit spicy. Yeah. So after that, we will remove these and put our toaster oven here to bake our Kyoto pork ribs. Okay, yeah, it's absolutely fine if you can use if you have been using red bean curd. So lam yu fuyu is okay, you can use for this recipe, but I prefer to use fuyu. Okay, so if you are using a pot to cook the Chay choy, is the same. First, you manually chop your 5 cloves of garlic, then you saute in a pan, saute in a pot with some oil. Then you add in the water, the sauce, the seasoning, and then you bring the fuzhou, the 1 yi, the mushrooms, and the tofu puffs. And then you bring everything to a boil and let it simmer, okay, until things are softened. Then you add in it's actually pretty easy. Then you add in your cabbage to cook until it wilt down, soften. Then only you add in this dong fan, which you have soaked. That's all, okay. That's how you cook Chay choy. No problem. I think it's very easy, even if you are using a pot. So during Chinese New Year, we will cook a big pot, definitely not Thermomix size. It's a lot that we cook, and every visitors who come will dig into it. We will put lots and lots of things like a lot of tofu pork. We will also put things like this. Let me show you. Have you seen this before? This is called min gan, gluten ball. This is gluten ball, but it's pretty oily. Normally I will blanch this in hot boiling water to wash off the oil first before I put into my Chay choy. But today I'm not using this okay, because I know some of you will be wondering what is it, and you cannot find it, then you start to stress up, and so I will not use this today. Okay, this is gluten ball, deep fried gluten ball, min gan. It's very good. I like the texture. Yes, gluten puffs, gluten pop, my favorite. I like it too, but I didn't use it today because I know it's some of you may not be able to find it, so you'll sure ask me what is it, what is it, what is it. So I'm the one who is unwell. How about you all? Have you all been resting? Resting well? Actually, I'm pretty exhausted because so many things, so many book orders, so many inquiries, so much to do. I think we should be able to move into our new house in 2 weeks' time. So by that time, I think I will definitely officially be off for a while until the kitchen is all ready. Then I will only do a live there. Yes. Hi Joy, I am cooking Chay choy and Kyoto pork ribs today. Yeah, many of you returned to the office already. I mean, this is for Malaysia. How about Singapore? Have you all been returning to your office already, or many of you still my fujo is the deep fried type. It's actually very nice to be eaten on its own, so I didn't soak it. I normally use the fujo in my bak kut teh, in my curry noodles. Which one? Okay, this one. Alright, so now almost come to the final stage. We are going to add in 250 grams of cabbage. Cook this for 4 minutes. Slowly push it in. We are going to cook this for 4 minutes at Varoma now, okay? At Varoma now. 4 minutes at Varoma. Reverse spoon speed. Okay? This one needs 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, we will add in the tong fan for another 2 minutes. Hi Catherine. So my friend Catherine is selling her beautiful peanut bags, which I have shared in my Facebook, and of course I have a lot. So but today is not the day that I will parade the bags. I've already shown you in my Facebook, right? So if you would like to have the peanut bags, you can order from my friend Catherine. And yeah, we are actually planning something. We are planning a live at her place where I will cook, then she will share her bags, and then my other friend Angeline, she will bake. So and another friend Susan, she will come and help around. So it's always the 4 of us. Okay. So it's a club, cannot simply join. Okay. And no, I didn't buy. Remember, you give to me also. Catherine, don't simply talk, ah. Anyway, yes, we are planning for this live where I will cook, she will share her bags, Angeline will bake, Susan will pour wine for us. Yes. So this is almost done. 1 more minute. Better don't talk so much about shopping here. Okay, my husband may be watching. Oh, can't wait to spend more time with all my besties. Yeah, we have so much fun. And Catherine is always very good with her hands in tying bows because she's a florist. She owns 2 florists. Yes, that's the word, right? So she's very good with decorating, with pairing of colors, matching of accessories for the bags for us. So if you want to have nice bags, go to Catherine. So am I feeling better? Joy, I just came back from the clinic today. Apparently it's infection inside. That's why I feel the nose bridge here is pain when I touch. And all these are pain actually when I touch. So I'm put on antibiotic. So looks good. All right, so we will let me turn this off. Do stay with me if you want to see how I make the Kyoto pork ribs all the way. Okay, because some of you ask me questions about this recipe. I know many successful chefs here as well. So let's put this away first. My mini oven toaster is here again, like the way I make my char siu. Okay, so let's okay lah, can lah. So let's this one put aside first lah. Okay. So this is after 4 minutes at Varoma. So now we are going to put in our last item, which is the tanghun. Okay, glass noodle. So we will put this in, stir it well with spatula when we put in, so that the hot stuff cover it up. Okay, put inside, stuff it in. Because tanghun cooks very fast, so we let all the hot stuff cover the tanghun, and then we will cook for 2 minutes Varoma reverse speed 1, and that's it. We are done with the Chay choy. 2 minutes. Alright, so now this one, okay, I'm going to take it out and put in a baking tray lined with tin foil. Let's heat up this oven at the highest temperature because Annie lacks patience. Annie wants it fast. So highest temperature 250, and we are going to put it on the highest level, closest to the heating system. Okay. Use this faster. See, so nice. So the Thermomix is actually very convenient. If you do not have, yeah, this morning when I was waiting for my turn in the clinic, someone asked me whether she should, she should sell off one of her Thermomix and just keep one. Of course, I shared my opinion with her. It's always good to have two. If you have enough kitchen space, it's always good to have two Thermomix. I have 3. So, yes. So, okay. Okay, our Chay is done. Later I will pour it out and show you. So now these are all the sauce that we have here. These are all the sauce that we have. A lot actually, left over a lot. So we are going to glaze with our pork generously with the leftover sauce here, okay? Can see, right? So just glaze and then we will pop it into the oven toaster to roast it. Okay. Do like and share my video if you are watching it, and yeah, so if you do not have a Thermomix yet, you can still cook this dish. So you just boil the marinated pork ribs in a pot until the sauce starts to reduce and thicken. Then you take it out and pop it into the oven to roast it for the perfect caramelization, right? Because a lot of sugar here, 4 tablespoons. Okay. Alright, so we will pop this into the oven, highest level, closest to the heating system. Very fast. A bit char is always looks better. So let's pour out our Chay. Okay. So let me we will pour it out into a, see, can see a lot. A lot of glue. Let me take out. See? Lama kok bisa. Cari cantik punya. Today everything slow motion because I'm tired after taking the medicine. I'm surprised how my mom know that I'm not well. She said, "You are not well ah?" I was wondering, I didn't tell her. How come she knows? Then I realized she also watched my live. You say one in your live, but she doesn't have a Facebook account lah. She watch it on YouTube, so it's a replay. It's not a live. Why never tell me you are not well? You know, mother being mother, they will call and then they will ask, "You are unwell ah?" I was wondering, how come she knows that I'm unwell? I also didn't tell her. I think I cannot put any more. So, okay, we have a bit left over. It's okay. I don't want to put any more here anymore. So let's alright. So wow. Nice, right? Lovely. You know, I like to, as I grow older, I don't like to eat so much meat. I like things like this. Yesterday I made steamed fish. Just 清蒸鱼 is enough to make me happy already. Good. Hungry. Good. You cannot eat unless you have cooked along with me. Wow, hot. I'm a happy girl today. This is what I like. The pork ribs is actually for the meat eaters at home, for my children. This is enough to make me happy. So I'll put this away. Because I need to take out the pork ribs already. So one more look, okay? Oops. I feel like staying inside there and eat, and say bye bye already. Let me take this out. Okay. Need another cloth. This is not done yet. I will glaze it some more. See, so nice, right? I will glaze it some more. And because we have quite a lot of leftover sauce. Flip the ribs to the other side and then glaze it again with sauce. So yummy. I think the children will love this. They always enjoy ribs. They always ask for BBQ pork ribs with mashed potatoes, with French fries. This is the food that my children eat, you know. They always ask for this. Just turn it around and glaze with sauce again. You can do until you are satisfied. Because there are some sauce left over here. This is a very popular dish in my Volume 1 cookbook. So, it's looking for the brush. So make this for your family. It's very yummy, these ribs. It's a recipe from my Volume 1 cookbook. Now, even though I repeated so many times, some of you still ask if any of the recipes are repeated in any of my 5 cookbooks. The answer is no. There is no repeated recipes, okay? So whether you are a Thermomix user or you are not Thermomix user, you can purchase my cookbooks because every cookbook comes with steps for conventional, non-Thermomix users as well as for Thermomix users, alright? Okay, so we still have leftover sauce. I'm going to roast this. And many of you asked for the chocolate cake recipe, asked for red velvet cake recipe. You have to give me time, okay? So for a few more minutes, and then we will take it out. So if you want to stay on and chit chat with me for a few more minutes, because this is very fast, you can. What do you want to ask? So, oh, Ivy Tan, you are making this Kyoto pork ribs today, is it? I need my water. Just hang in here for a little while more and we can chit chat if you want while this thing is baking here. Yes, later I will go and take my nap. Even though I couldn't fall asleep sometimes, I will still lie down. Because otherwise I'll be, if I'm not sleeping, I'll be finding things to work with my hands. In fact, I have books to pack and post, but I think today definitely need to rest after the medicine. Because even though I don't have nose block, the doctor said I need to take decongestant because we do not know what is happening inside. I don't have nose block, but it's very swollen, my sinus. So anyway, I feel better, of course, but also very groggy. No, this is not the Electrolux one. That one I still haven't unboxed. So Angeline was asking me if this is the Electrolux oven. Electrolux oven is even smaller. This is slightly bigger. I self-taught. My mom is a very good cook. But no, she didn't teach me how to cook. I guess I just tag along her in the kitchen, taking this, taking that for her. But no, she didn't really teach me how to cook. I started to cook when I was in college. Yeah, I started cooking when I was in college. So, but of course, when we leave house and go other places to study that's away from our home, we will need to cook. So that's when I started exploring and calling my mom, asking her how to make this, how to make that. But in a way, because your mom is a good cook and I think I have the interest inside me, so picking it up is not difficult. Because cooking needs some common sense. There are things that even my mom didn't tell me. I don't need to ask her. Also, I will know. Yeah, also I will know roughly how things go, how it is to cook something that I want. So it takes some common sense. It takes, of course, a bit of research and takes a lot of practice. I've thrown away food that doesn't turn out well. So it's normal. It's part and part. It's part. I don't say throwing food is part and parcel of. It's the right way. But it's my journey. I throw away some food that is really cannot be seen. So it's normal. We learn by making mistakes. Yeah. So but with my cookbooks, I believe many of you have become very great cooks to your family members, which is a good thing. So cooking shouldn't be, for me, I don't really enjoy cooking too difficult things because I don't have time. So okay, let's take a look. I prefer to make simple food. Difficult things I rather go out and eat. Yeah, so beautiful, right? So I will plate this and then I will show you a photo in my Facebook. We are done for today, everyone. So thank you so much for staying with me and for staying along with me, and don't forget to like and to share the video, okay? So it means a lot to me if you do this, and I will take and show you a photo of what I've cooked today. So thanks so much for tuning in and spending time. Bye.